I hear you. You were kind of frozen a little bit, and you're kind of pixelated, but we can hear you.
It's your internet.
Okay, guys watching? Am I clear? And is Mark clear? Let us
I
know.
look clear, and you look clear to me.
Is anybody unclear? Let us know in the chat quickly. Is anybody?
I think you're feeling unclear right now.
Who is more clear and crisp on the video? Let us know. Anybody? Are we delayed? Come on. Everybody's just sending love. I want to know if Mark Drager's a little bit blurry.
Don't worry about it. Evan, let's get to the point.
Mark is pixelated! That's what I'm talking about! Mark is pixelated! Yeah, baby, it's happening. But we hear him. That's exactly what I said. Exactly what I said. Anyway, Drager, welcome. Evan is clear. All right, perfect. Mark is less clear. Awesome. Okay. Thank you. We got our feedback. Now we're ready to answer some questions. This is the bonus episode of the Something to Prove podcast. If you want to listen to past episodes, go check us out on wherever you go. Mark is Fuzzy Wazzy. I don't know what that means, but amazing.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear.
Fuzzy Wazzy, I saw though. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, Something to Prove podcast. Mark, where's the best place? iTunes, where are they going if they want to listen to the actual
Just Google Something to Prove podcast, but you can find us on Stitcher and Google and Apple Podcasts and one of Evan's YouTube channels, even if you want to watch it instead.
All right. Mark is pixelated. Okay, we're going to transition from all of us talking about how pixelated Mark is into asking questions. So
I'm actually in a witness protection program right now, so you guys can't see my true face.
Okay, thank you for wasting time there. Okay, let's get to some questions here.
You just spent the last 3 minutes on how fuzzy I am. How would you recommend a beginner to dive into journal?
Okay, go for it, Mark.
That's from Cognitively Thinking. Yes, how would you recommend a beginner to dive into journal? I imagine that's journaling. The best place to start is to get a pen and a piece of paper and spend 10 minutes trying.
Oh.
There you go.
This is my Fanta book. This isn't my Fanta
book. No. This is what a Fanta book looks like for all of those who maybe can see it, maybe can't see it. See, this one says TDS on it. That means that's the book that I have for all of Evan's other business stuff. Just grab 5 minutes. Right. The big thing is you're overthinking it. Really, when it comes to journaling, is you have a pen, you have a piece of paper or a pad, and you give yourself 5 minutes, and before you know it, you'll be 20, 30 minutes into it. And it depends on the type of journal you want to do. How do you feel? Free fall? There's all kinds of different things. But if you're trying to get into journaling, just start. I mean, it's like I want to spend more time walking, right? I wish I could walk more. It's like, go put on your shoes and walk.
I'm trying to have an example. Okay. So let me show. What do I have here? Oh, no, I don't have it in here. Let's see if I have an example. I'm trying to find. So when I've never been a great journaler, so this may not be amazing advice, but so many people journal. So I like testing and trying new things. The initial thing that I was testing was 2 pages. So write 2 pages, and I got happy because these pages are actually pretty small, so it's pretty easy. And some of them were I'm trying to even read what I said. I was just writing anything, literally anything at the beginning. So it's Monday, start of a new week. We did our new sleep routine last night, and it worked pretty well. Now I'm starting my new morning routine today with me as I wake up and immediately grab this book and write. I'm having a hard time looking at the page.
Yeah,
I'll try writing from the bathroom. Now I'm in the bathroom. It's a little better.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do what you're doing. Can I tell you I love
I really like that I like new things and I try them. They don't always work, but I like that I try them. See, it's transitioning from I don't know what I'm even saying and talking about to self-congratulations to flipping the switch of positive affirmation. So anyway, I stopped doing this. And mostly because my hand was getting tired writing just 2 pages a year. But
a day.
Did I say a day?
You said a year. You said 2 pages a year.
Oh yeah, 2 pages a day. I didn't even think I said a timeline. Now all I really do is I write one sentence of not even a sentence. Here, this says July 31st. Get it all done. Happy face.
See, I send myself those types of prompts by email. But I find sometimes, like, I could never sit down and just do what you did. Like, it's Friday, it's 2:00. I'm feeling a little bit worried about the week. Like, I would never do that. But what I love to do more than anything else, and I have a copy of it here, is this is a book about copywriting. And in the book about copywriting, I literally start writing on the blank pages. Like here's another page. Like, this is someone's book I bought, and I'm using their book.
Is that journaling? That's just note taking.
No, because as I did this with StoryBrand, I'm not taking notes like, hey, Mark, make sure you action this or action that. I'm literally writing like, what if I did this? And I'm using their stuff as prompts for what I could do and the types of things I can do. It's my version of journalizing. Don't be judgy. It's my version.
That's not journaling.
It's a prompt. This is my prompt, and then now I'm writing how I feel about it and what I could do and how great it could be, and then I can go back later and read it. I did that at Tony Robbins, right? I took all of these ideas and notes and stuff, but it wasn't. Yeah, I like that. That's journaling to me.
That's a very extended version of journaling. Anyway, I think
it works for me.
If you want to try journaling, I would try what I did. And if you don't know what to say, you basically write, I don't know what to say, but I promised myself that I'd write a page, and so I'm going to write a page and just see what happens. And then stuff comes, right? Like how I wrote. I'm really proud of myself that I try new things. I really love that about myself. And just keep writing. And I always found actually that I came up with something as a result of doing the exercise, but I can come up with that faster without writing. Like my brain is moving faster than my hand can keep up, and then turns into like chicken scratch.
Yeah.
And so it's just the intention. Like even if I write, get it all done, I'm talking to myself constantly, every day. Like I have an internal journaling dialogue always going on. And so I just make like a point form note to it. But that may not be how, like I think the people who like to journal may not be going through that same natural exercise. So it's good to actually write it down. So
I also type out, if there's a challenge or something and I need to wrap my mind around it, I use a question or a challenge as a prompt, and then I type it out because I can type faster than I can write as well.
Yeah, and there's some people who are like obsessed about make sure it's a pen and paper and you write it down. Anyway. Okay,
whatever
next.
works for you.
John, I feel like I'm working 24/7 in my business, but I'm not seeing the results I know I should. I need to focus on ...
It doesn't matter what you need to focus on. This is a feeling that every single business owner has. And if I can tell you, I started my business in 2006. I was 23, and the recession hit in 2008, 2009, and I'm sitting there and I feel like I have nothing to show for 3 years of hard work. 3 years of me being alone, of working really hard, of barely getting by. And I gave it more time, and it took another year and a half to start to build. And then at a certain point, like I was like 7 or 8 years in, and I was like, holy smokes, look at how much I've done. Like I remember this feeling, a feeling like I was working and working and working and getting nowhere. And then suddenly, year 6 and 7, it all turned around.
Your face just went like all like half pixel. You look like the Joker or something going on. It's like robot Joker. Okay, I'm not going to look at you. Keep going.
Stop looking at me. Close your eyes, Evan. Just listen to my voice, everyone.
Oh man, that's terrible.
Here's the thing. 4 years ago, we started shifting our business, and suddenly everything became incredibly uncomfortable again. And I was like, I've been working for years. I'm like 4 years into this shift, and it shouldn't be this hard. And maybe I'm not good enough, and I feel like I'm not getting any results, and I'm not getting anywhere. That's what building a business is. That's like, if you are getting nowhere, then you have to be able to recognize that. But it probably just feels like you're getting nowhere. It probably just feels like you're working really hard with zero results, but you're learning, and you're making progress, and you're making connections. And there is this tipping point where all of the groundwork and all of the foundation that you put into place starts to rapidly pay off, and you can start to grow much, much quicker. But we think that should be 12 months in. We think that should be 18 months in. It takes like 2, 3, 4 years sometimes to lay that groundwork.
Okay, John, I got 2 tips for you. 1, focus on the progress. So I don't know how long you've been doing this, but did you get better than you were yesterday, than you were last week, than you were last month? If you listen at all to the Something Cool podcast, a regular episode, once a month, I'm at least reminding Mark about the progress that he's made, because he's lost in some hole and feels terrible about everything in his life. He's going to throw it all away and everything sucks. Like, dude,
burn it down, burn it to the ground.
You see where you came from, like where you were a year ago. You're like a totally different human. Where your wife was, where like everything was like totally different a year ago. So people lose sight of the progress that they've made. Now, if you're not making progress, that's a problem, right? Not just getting the results of the business, but are you getting better at the thing that you're doing? I don't know what your business is and what you're all about, but have you improved your skills? Are you making progress? Are you learning? Are you getting better, right? And focus on that, because if you keep upping your skills and keep getting better, you will get the results. So focus on the progress that you're making. The second thing is, I'd say, focus on as well the people who you are helping. Treat them as people, right? Like, we've got 34 people watching this thing right now live.
People, not users, right, Evan?
People, not users. Yeah, that's a good. That was a video I sent Mark yesterday. How can I keep going, right? Like, a lot of people would say, wow, you only got 34 people on a live stream. If I did this on YouTube, we'd have tons of people. But these are 34, now 35 real people, right? If we were doing this in front of a room with 35 people, that'd be an honor to have the attention of 35 people to sit down and listen to you. And so you've helped some people, and stop seeing it as, well, it's not enough. Like, that's true. That can be a push forward to keep doing more, but you still have helped those people, and those are real people, and you've solved important problems for them, and the work you're doing is valuable to them, right? And yes, it's still not where you want to be, but when you're feeling low and down, that kick downwards further doesn't help you. So you remind yourself of the progress that you've made, and you remind yourself of the people that you're helping to now get back on the horse and keep building momentum to go forward. All right.
Good advice, Evan.
You like that?
That was great. I did.
Okay, good. Next, cook with Deke. Did you start working for yourself due to job loss, or did you just quit the 9 to 5 and go all in? What was the process like?
Yeah, so for me, I feel like Evan always talks about, whether you're a burn the boats kind of person, right? The idea that when people take new land, they burn the boats so that way the army can't jump back in their boats and try and go home, right? You have no options. What I did was, I knew for a bunch of years that I want to start my own business. I was 23. My wife just had our first baby. My daughter was 5 days old when I decided I'm going to quit my job, leave. I'm the only person making money in my family. My wife has no income. I'm going to quit my job and I'm going to start this business. But that was far too scary for me. So what I did was, I went to my company. I went to the company I worked for, and I said, hey, it doesn't make any sense for you to have me on payroll. Let me leave. Let me take the equipment and outsource the work that I'm doing to me. And then I can start my company with my first client. And that gave me kind of the comfort to start. But I did quit my job, and we did have no income, and that company did have all of the intentions of giving me business and then never really did. And so I still found myself 4 or 5 months later, like, scrambling not to go bankrupt or whatever it is. But I found that if I'm not in a situation where I'm like, hey, I'm the only person making money, and I have a baby, and I have rent, and my wife has no money. Like, if I don't put myself in a situation like that, I tend to be kind of slow and complacent. Like I kind of need things, Evan, I kind of need things burning. Like I'm about to lose everything, or I need to make this work. And honestly, if I had a day job, I don't think I would have been successful, because it was this is my only shot. This is my only option. I have to make this work. Thank goodness that we just got this $1,000 project, because now I can actually, pay some bills or whatever it is. I needed that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have kept going.
Okay, before I answer, I want to shout out Antonio Let's Go, who's been a hardcore fan, who gave a wave, but I'm shouting him out because he updated his profile picture, and dude, you're looking sharp. Scroll up and look at Antonio Let's Go.
Oh, wow.
Right? Dude, that's a nice profile
He's got
picture.
the shirt. He's got the beard. It looks good.
The lighting is solid. The expression, I mean, it's tiny and it looks awesome. Dude, that popped. I love
That
it.
looks better than
Antonio.
Evan's photo.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm
Evan,
saying.
you need new photography now, man.
I need Antonio Let's Go to get up here and take some pictures for me.
There
Holy
you
snap. He's saying thanks with 4 exclamation marks. All right. I love it, Antonio. I didn't, so I had some jobs. I had some odd jobs. You know, I did landscaping.
Which I can't imagine you doing landscaping.
Can't imagine me doing landscaping.
I know the story. I know that everyone thought you were going to be done for one day in, but you put a good summer in. But yeah.
Yeah, they took a bet. They bet there was 4 people on this Portuguese crew, and they bet how long it was going to last. And the longest was like a week or something. And yeah, the shortest was like, he's gone after today. I mean, I didn't know that until the end. They didn't know who they were dealing with. I was so excited to start my job as a landscaper that I didn't sleep that night. I had no sleep, and then landscaping was hard work. You're not just.
I did landscaping for 7 years, dude.
Yeah, it's
7 years.
And they gave me all like the heavy wet sod to go lay down because I was the new guy, and put me into all the like bushes that had the mosquitoes and everything. And I came home after not sleeping the whole night and working in the heat all day and vomited everywhere. And then I slept, and then I got up the next day and like, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Come on. Now.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's it. That's how you get self-love, guys. You do difficult things. So I did landscaping. I did some data entry jobs that I hated, and just got so like it was a sneak peek into the corporate world and how they value the wrong things. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna die working here. Like I outperformed. It was a team of 5 of us, and I did more work than the other 4 combined. But they got upset at me because I had earphones on and was listening to music while I was doing my boring ass data entry jobs. Like I just outperformed. I don't even go to lunch. They all go to lunch. I'm working. They're upset that I'm eating at my desk and I have music in my headphones. Did you see the results? More than all these guys combined. I can't eat popcorn at my desk and listen to music. Anyway, so that helped me realize that this is not
okay. You're off on a tangent now.
Not going to be a good fit for me. So I had my taste into those worlds, but it was fun, and just decided in that last year of university, I had the choice between being an owner in a business. I didn't start the company, but I became a 30% owner in the business. And the thing that actually helped me versus taking the 100K a year starting job. Oh, Mark is looking so much clearer now. You had a moment. It's like, that's crystal clear. Look at that. Let's get some recognition from Mark's internet. It's turning up. Oh, no. Now it's back to pixel. We had a moment of clarity. It was great. We need to all like donate to Mark's internet fund.
There, is that better?
Have quality IG lives together.
I realized that I was actually on data and not on Wi-Fi, so it should be better now.
No, you look like what does he look like, guys? You look
like I'm in witness protection.
Kind of like just someone who got super smashed last night or something. I don't know. It's just hard to see you.
Great.
Yeah, it's really bad. Anyway, it's fine. Well, we can hear you. So let's finish up this story so we can get to the next question.
I'm waiting on you, dude.
Yeah,
Answer the question.
Well, you distracted me with your crazy. It's like this giant blur. I can't believe he's even talking. It's like, anyway, forget it. So the thing that helped me was I gave myself a year. I said, you know what? I can get another job in a year. It may not be the same job, but I can get another job. And I didn't want to live with regret. I didn't want to live with the regret of not knowing. So I said, I'd rather know and fail than not know. And so I'm going to do it. And if it sucks and I fail out in a year, I can go get another job. Mm-hmm. So I never had like a 9-to-5 that I really left. But I had a bunch of odd jobs that I knew I didn't want. And then I had my dream job in front of me. And I turned it down to start a business. Yeah, like a documentary where you have to blur a face, right? Yeah, exactly. We'll fix it for next time, maybe. Okay. Wego Mental PR. Hope I got that right. Wego Mental PR. What to do when you feel like you have been in a plateau for a while?
So I would say get excited or get scared. So, I mean, the two things that will move me, like I need to move away from something because I'm frightened of it, or I need to move towards something because I just can't wait for that thing to happen. And so when things are, what's that?
Oh, she said, well said. I said her name right. Wiggle mental P. After I destroyed it.
Celebrating himself.
Yeah, why do you think? Listen, you gotta
answer.
celebrate yourself. Wiggle mental PR. Because I said judge at the first. Anyway, keep going.
You know, if you're plateauing in anything, then it's time for the next challenge. It's time for the next level. And so, you know, the only thing you can do is for me, what I tend to do is try to set like these 4 or 5 day challenges, because I get actually bored if it's longer than that, and if it's shorter than that, it doesn't feel very hard. And so, what are you shaking your head for?
You just went like almost full dark mode. It's like I can't even see that there's a human in front of me right now.
I don't know what's wrong with you guys, because I can see myself perfectly.
It's just so
I can
bad.
see you. I can see me.
Replay. It's brutal.
I will do that. Anyway, the point is that if you have plateaued in anything, in your health, in your progress, in your business, in your learning, you need to challenge yourself, or you need to get excited about something. And so the fastest thing you can do is say, hey, for the next 4 days, I'm not going to. Or for the next 5 days, I'm going to do this every day. Or, you know, like cut something out, add something in. What's wrong, Evan, now? Dude, you're so distracting. What's the matter?
I'm distracted. You're like a floating marshmallow.
I'm going to take a screenshot. I'm going to take a screenshot just to prove to you guys.
Now like slurring out.
There we go. I took a screenshot.
About something.
I can't send it to you, but afterwards I will. I will send you it.
Okay, Mark. How do we get excited? How does she get excited about something? Wait.
How does she get excited about something?
Yeah, like what do you get excited about?
Well, I mean, I think it depends on what motivates you. So whether you're a starter or you're a finisher, you know, think of doing something that is a little bit out of the norm, that is something that you maybe have wanted to do or been thinking to do for a while, but haven't given yourself permission or time to do it, and just start.
People like.
I'm a starter, so like I like starting things. My wife is a finisher. The idea of starting things drives her crazy. So she's not going to get excited about starting something new. She's going to be excited about finishing something or trying something. What?
Brutal.
You want to bring me back in? You want me to bounce out and you can bring me back in?
No, we got 2 minutes. I gotta go. We gotta go for a walk.
We have 7 minutes, Evan. 7 minutes.
No, my walk starts at 2:30. Yeah,
that's
so
7 minutes from now.
It's supposed to be this was always scheduled for a 25-minute episode. So we gotta keep things tight.
Never. Keep it tight. Okay.
25 minutes.
Answer your question in your head. In my calendar, it's 30 minutes.
People like is it really 30 minutes? We gotta update the calendar. People like the floating marshmallow comment, by the way, so that was great. Yeah. I would change up my environment for an afternoon. Like the best thing you can do is like 2:30 right now here almost. Go. I don't know what time it is for you. Go somewhere outside. Like get out of your usual home, office environment, like wherever you are right now. Obviously be safe, but get out in nature. Spend an hour. Try to like tell yourself as you're leaving your home, I'm leaving all of the stress and I'm leaving everything, you know, just for an hour. You can come back and that stress will still be waiting for you there. So don't worry about it.
Just go get out, come back. The stress will still be waiting for you. Don't worry about it.
It will. I mean, your life that you hate, right? That you've been plateauing at is waiting for you. And it's been there for a while.
What a depressing thought. My goodness.
No. But like, leave it out. Like, give yourself permission to explore for an hour. Get out of your usual environment that you're used to. That's kind of kept you in your rut. Get some sun. Be around some trees. Like, just go for a walk, and just let your mind explore for a little bit. Let your mind wander, not to the things that you have to do and the things that are due and all that. That's what I mean. Like, all that stuff is still waiting for you when you get back. And let your mind wander and just say, if I could do anything, what would I do? And you'll be surprised by the ideas that come to you. And then you go and you take one of those on. Like, I agree with Mark of you'll get excited about something, but I think that's how you actually go off and do it. It's hard to get excited when you're in your usual routine environment, responsibilities, and everything else that you've got. So give yourself the flexibility and freedom. Just take an hour, go for a walk, get out and get into the sun, and just let your mind wander and see what actually come back. So that'd be cool. Like, it'd be cool if I could go do X. And then this afternoon, find a small way to just get started on it. 225. That's a show. That's a rock. We made it. Everybody, thank you for the love.
You're cheating us out of 5 minutes of your time, Evan. 4 now.
He's saying, I love it. Gracias from Puerto Rico. I hope everything's good. I love Puerto Rico. I had a great time there earlier this year. I was there for like 2 weeks or something, right? I don't know.
You were there a long time.
We were there for a while. Gotta go. Thank you for the love. Go subscribe to the Something Cool podcast and follow that marshmallow, Mark Drager, the floating head. You can watch the replay and you can see how pixelated he really was. And we're going to set up a Venmo account for Mark's internet to improve it for future episodes. Much love, everybody. Take care.